of shadows.
Hi my angels, it's Hailey Reese, and for today's video, we are going to be diving into something slightly different here on my channel, and that is because we are not talking about the paranormal for today's video, but rather Area 51. Now, I'd always heard about Area 51, and it had always been something that had slightly intrigued me, but I'd never really taken the time to dive into what exactly Area 51 is, and alongside that, what exactly the conspiracy theories surrounding it are, or what exactly the public presumes lay within Area 51. I always thought like Area 51 is home to aliens, and that's where like the aliens and the human race secretly talk amongst each other and things like that. But I never really took the time to dive into things a little bit deeper and beyond that. And so for today's video, we're going to be diving into all that is Area 51, the things that have been confirmed about Area 51, and the conspiracy theory surrounding it. So Area 51 was actually officially confirmed by the government in 2013. It's part of an active military base patrolled and guarded by some of the heaviest security on planet Earth. This means that it is not open to the public. In fact, you can't even get close to it, and it is most certainly not a tourist attraction. Meaning, if you find yourself near Area 51, you most certainly want to obey all posted signs. Area 51, a highly remote detachment of Edwards Air Force Base, was built in 1955 as part of the more substantial Nevada Test and Training Range, initially to serve as a test facility for the U-2 spy plane. Now, Area 51 has never actually been declared as a top secret base, but the area is highly protected and it is restricted for both land and air use. Area 51 actually gets its name from the old maps of the Nevada test site that defined the area around Groom Lake as Area 51. When Area 51 first started, Lockheed called the area Paradise Ranch in order to attract workers to the project. U-2 and other aircraft testing began in July of 1955, and immediately all of these reports came flooding in of unidentified flying objects. Now, naturally, Air Force officials knew the majority of these sightings were U-2 tests, but they weren't able to disclose this to the public. So natural phenomena or high altitude weather research became go-to explanations for UFO sightings. U-2 operations actually halted in the late 1950s, but other top secret military aircrafts actually continued tests at Area 51. Over the years, A-12 and numerous stealth aircrafts like the Bird of Prey, F-117A and Tacit Blue have all been developed and tested in the Nevada desert. In September 2017, an Air Force lieutenant colonel was killed under mysterious circumstances when his plane crashed in Nevada and the Pentagon would not immediately ID the aircraft. It seems as though he was most likely flying a foreign jet obtained by the United States. The alien conspiracies gained more ground in 1989 when Bob Lazar claimed in an interview on Las Vegas local news that he'd seen aliens and had helped to reverse engineer alien spacecrafts while working on the base. Now, other employees actually discredited this as complete fiction, and some were even appalled and disturbed that he would even go ahead and say that. What truly goes on in Area 51 has led to so much speculation. One of the most popular, of course, being that aliens or galactic visitors are tucked away inside and kept concealed from the public, which I actually don't think is too far-fetched. But what's really going on within Area 51, very few know for sure. Now, Merlin, an Area 51 researcher, has some educated guesses as to what he believes lies within Area 51, including improved stealth technology, advanced weapons, electric warfare systems, and in particular, unmanned aerial vehicles. He thinks classified aircraft, more exotic forms of radio communication, directed energy weapons, and lasers are currently under development on the base. Although plenty of supernatural theories have been debunked, the theories associated with aliens and UFOs still stand today. In 1996, the state of Nevada renamed Route 375 as the Extraterrestrial Highway. So what are some popular theories as to what lies in Area 51 or what has occurred in Area 51? Well, the very first is that of alien torture or alien autopsies. Many people believe that the autopsies of aliens or extraterrestrial beings are performed at Area 51 in order to gain knowledge for the human race and to better understand the aliens. Well, some people believe that it's a Majestic 12 headquarters. Many people speculate that the test range is a logical place for the location of Majestic 12. Some people believe that Area 51 is actually the location of the conspiracy of the faked moon landing. It is believed that NASA scientists actually discovered in the late 1960s that it would be nearly impossible to send astronauts to the moon because of a lethal radiation risk. But instead of going through with the embarrassing shutdown of the costly Apollo program, instead they perhaps designed a hoax. It's thought that they staged the actual rocket launch, and once the spacecraft was out of sight, the Apollo 11 crew was secretly transferred into a military aircraft and flown to a movie stage. Now, this is a really popular conspiracy theory, and it's actually one that I'm going to dive to in great detail here on my channel in the upcoming weeks. So definitely stay tuned for that. But one of the conspiracies of Area 51 is that Area 51 was the home to said movie stage. By the way, you guys, I am just sharing the conspiracies here. I am not stating that this is 100% factual. The next theory is that Area 51 itself is actually completely underground. There are plenty of people that believe that Area 51 is actually a massive underground facility containing up to 40 underground levels. Some people believe that Area 51 is considered to be the manufacturing site for the government's infamous black helicopters, which are supposedly utilized to conduct sinister missions like spraying the clouds with toxic chemicals over suburban neighborhoods. There have even been people who have claimed to have been abducted by these government black helicopters and turned over to flying saucer crew for examination, which suggests a link between the extraterrestrials and the human race, which supports the idea of some that the extraterrestrials and the human race are going to form like a one world order where they intermingle the two species. Some people believe that these alien-human hybrids who are supposedly under alien control, which is believed to have been done through an electronic implant, by the way, are being created as a supply of organs that the extraterrestrials need to supply their own bodies. Another theory is that Area 51 actually controls the weather. The Las Vegas Tourism Bureau's official Area 51 page even tries to lure visitors to the area by mentioning that the weather control experimentation is rumored to take place there. Now, this conspiracy theory is one that's actually believed to spring from some sort of truth. According to the National Science Foundation report, the US military did actually engage in Project Cirrus, a research effort in the late 1940s and early 1950s to find a way to modify the clouds and use rain, or perhaps lack of it, as a weapon. And between 1962 and 1983, the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration ran a project called Project Storm Fury, in which scientists attempted to use cloud seeding to slow hurricane winds, though without much success. But the final theory that I'm going to dive into today is perhaps the most intriguing to me, and the one that I really think is probable. And that is that Area 51 that we know of is actually inactive. There are people who believe that Area 51 that we know of is actually a misdirection hoax. Many believe that long ago the government actually moved their top secret base to an even more top secret location while encouraging the public to gain curiosity about Area 51. In essence, encouraging the public to continue looking in the wrong place. Now, this theory is rather interesting to me because if you really think about it, if everybody's sights are set on Area 51 as being the top secret government base, be it for extraterrestrials or be it for UFOs or whatever the case may be, the sights will always be set to Area 51 for things like this. Perhaps they keep it highly patrolled to lead the public to believe that there is something top secret there, when somewhere else in the world, the aliens and the secrets really lie. Either way, whatever Area 51 is to this day, one thing is for certain, and that is that the government does not want you anywhere near Area 51. In fact, the closest you can get to Area 51 is still 15 miles away. And the restricted area above Area 51 forms a rectangle with an area of 575 square miles. Now, I'm sure you guys have heard currently there's this big event set to take place called Storm Area 51. It's like Storm Area 51, they can't stop us all, and it's gone pretty viral. It's said that the participants in this event want to raid Area 51 in an attempt to see the aliens. Some have even said that, well, they'll surely die, it's worth it to have sights on or have seen an alien in this specific lifetime. Now, I don't know how they could ever think that by posting a public group especially, they would ever have the chance or opportunity to truly storm Area 51. But the Air Force is not so amused. And I quote, "Area 51 is an open training range for the US Air Force, and we would discourage anyone from trying to come into the area where we train American armed forces." Air Force spokeswoman Laura McAndrews told the Washington Post, and I quote, "The US Air Force always stands ready to protect America and its assets." Either way, what lay beyond Area 51 may be a mystery for our entire lifetime, but the conspiracy theories are pretty interesting nonetheless, and I want to know what you guys think of Area 51 and all of its secrets. Please, please, please let me know in the comments below if there's a specific conspiracy that I didn't mention that you find particularly interesting. Please let me know that in the comments below as well. And I really hope that you guys enjoyed today's video, although it was packed with information and definitely a change of a rhythm for me as far as content that I create. I hope that you guys enjoyed it nonetheless. And that is it for today's video. If you guys are new to my channel or you are just not yet subscribed, but you do enjoy my videos, please, please, please go ahead, click that subscribe button, join the Reese's Pieces. We believe in the unbelievable and we would love nothing more than to have you here on my channel. So please join us. And while you're at it, please give this video a big thumbs up if you did enjoy it. Remember, my loves, do all things with kindness. And until next time, I love you guys. Don't storm Area 51.